Let's continue with the answer the following in detail. Lesson 2, Public and Private Sector. So here, first question, explain the organs of public sector. We have seen the same question. Answer briefly. What are the three organs? Okay, there we wrote only the side headings. Now we are going to explain it in detail. So take out page number 240, 240 under the heading organs of public sector. So we are going to write from here till here. Okay. Administration by a government department. It is very common almost in all countries. Example, post and telegraph, railways, port trust, irrigation projects in India, around India, in India, etc. Next, the joint sector companies. It is governed by a company law and controlled by the government as principal major shareholders. Example, Indian Oil Petronas Private Limited, Indian Oil Sky Tanking Limited, Ratnagiri Gas and Power Private Limited, Indian Synthetic Rubber Limited. Third point, public corporation. This type of organization is the establishment of public corporation by the state of the Parliament of Legislature. Example, LIC, Air India, the Reserve Bank of India, Electricity Board. So from here. Moving on to second question. Write briefly, explain the history of public sector. This question also we have copied already in short answers. Only one point we wrote. Take out page number 239 under the heading History of Public Sector. From here, we need to write till here. Till here. So we will short down some points and we will write. Okay. The first point will be when India achieved independence in 1947, it was primarily an agricultural country with a weak industrial base. First point. Second point, there were only 18 Indian ordnance factories in the country, which the British had established for their own economic interest and ruled the subcontinent with brute force. Second point. Third point from here. Okay. The first, change T to capital letter T. Okay. We have to start the sentence and each sentence starting should be in capital. So T will be capital. The first industrial policy revolution. The first industrial policy resolution announced in 1948 laid down broad contours of the strategy of industrial development. Third point. And fourth point will be here, even here you have to change the capital letter T. Okay. The Planning Commission was formed by a cabinet resolution in March 1950 and the Industrial Act was enacted in 1951 with the objective of empowering the government to take necessary steps to regulate industrial development. So 4 points over. Fifth point, let's start from here. E, instead of pronoun he, let's change it to Prime Minister Jawaharlal Nehru. Okay, only this first line alone. Okay, we are going to change the pronoun to noun. Prime Minister Jawaharlal Nehru believed that the establishment of basic and heavy industry was fundamental to the development and modernization of the Indian economy. Till there. Turn to the next page. From here, his vision. His vision was carried forward by Dr. V. Krishnamurti, known as the father of public sector undertakings in India. Indian statistician Professor P.C. Mahalanobis was instrumental to its formulation, which was subsequently termed the Ferdinand-Mahalanobis model. So here we have 2 points, from is till India and from Indian till model. Okay, and last paragraph, last second line. Okay, we will start from here. This will be the last point. Thus, multinational corporations which operate in more than one country gained entry in the Indian economy. Okay. And next point. Thus, we have public sector units, private sector enterprises, and multinational corporations coexisting in the Indian economy. So this will be the last point. It was like 7 points. We have got 7 to 8 points. Third question. Explain any 5 measured indicators of socio-economic development. This one also we have written already in answer in briefly. Okay, now we are going to explain it in detail. So take out page number 242. Okay, under the heading indicators of socio-economic development. So this one we have to write the entire thing. Okay, life expectancy also should be written. Maybe here I can short down and give it to you. Okay, let's read and then find out. Okay. Gross domestic product. GDP supports in developing socio-economic development. The proportion of GDP by the industrial sector, both private and public sector, has been increased. It results increasing government funds and increased public spending. The 3 points. Okay, take them as points so that it will be easy for you to remember. Next, life expectancy. Here maybe yes. According to 2011 census of India, life expectancy in India is 65.80 years for men and 68.33 years for women. Woman, no, you don't read it woman because when it is plural, we pronounce it as women. Okay, WOMAN is woman and WOMEN, it's women. Okay, so continuing with this, government provides high degree of health measures through various programs. The government announced in the Union Budget 2018-19 the National Health Protection Scheme NHPS to serve poor and vulnerable families. Next, under the heading literacy, here maybe we'll start from the second line, Sarva Siksha, okay? From here. Sarva Siksha Abhiyan, SSA, is a government of India's flagship program. 1 point. Continue. It is implemented for making free and compulsory education to the children of 6 to 14 years with life skills. Okay, 2 points over. Third point. The government also introduced RMSA, Smart Class, e-learning, free computer skill classes, and eco-friendly studying environment. So till environment. Next, under employment, maybe we short down from here. Start from here. Third line, a growing. A growing number of people moved urban areas in search of employment. It increased urban population. Hence, government started the Smart City scheme, which provides a city with many facilities like hospitals, schools, housing facilities, and shopping centers. The centers will stop. And the last heading, provision of house, clean drinking water and sanitation. So let's start from here. Government sector provides housing facilities, clean drinking water facilities and sanitary facilities under Clean India planning. I think this is enough. So till planning will write. Okay. Fourth question. What are the importance of public sector? Go to page number 242, 242. Importance of public sector from here. Public sector plays a major role in the development of any economy. It has following importance. Okay, we need to write this fully. Public sector and capital formulation. Sorry. Public sector and capital formation. The role of public sector is collecting, saving and investing them during the planning period has been very important. Turn to the next page. Economic development. We'll try to short down almost. You're having 7.7 paragraphs. Yes. Short it down. Economic development. Economic development mainly depends upon industrial development. Enough. Next, third point. Balanced regional development. And then move on to last fourth line. This paragraph, last fourth line. Public enterprises have developed backward regions. Just type of these facilities and write backward regions, thereby bringing about complete transformation in the socio-economic life of the people. Okay, till people. From public till people. In between, you're going to just change these two words, backward regions. Fourth one, employment generation. Public sector has created millions of jobs to tackle the unemployment problem in the country. Till country. And then go to public. Last fourth line. Public sector has also contributed a lot towards the improvement of working and living conditions of workers by serving as a model employer. So 2 points. From this will be the heading, public till country, then public till employer. Under export, promotion and foreign exchange earnings, some public enterprises have done much to promote India's export. The State Trading Corporation, STC, the Minerals and Metals Trading Corporation, MMTC. Close it. Okay, so 2 points. Next, sixth subheading, protection to sick industries. Public sector to prevent sick unit closing down takes over their responsibility and prevent many people from getting unemployed. Till unemployed is enough. Full stop. Seventh, import substitution. In this we have to write the entire paragraph. Some public sector enterprises were started specifically to produce goods which were formerly imported and thus to save foreign exchange. The Oil and Natural Gas Commission, ONGC, the Indian Oil Corporation Limited, the Bharat Electronics Limited, etc. have saved foreign exchange by way of import substitution. Sixth question, write the differences between public and private sector. Move on to page number 245. So, the entire thing we need to write almost we have 8 points. Okay, all the 8 points will write. Public sector, private sector divided into columns. Ownership of industries is with government. Ownership of industries is with private individuals. Public revenue depends upon levy of taxes on income and commodities and services. Issuing shares and debentures or by taking loan. Public sector ensures a proper wage. Private sector exploits the workers. It does not allow to concentrate huge wealth in few hands or rich people. It allows concentrate of huge wealth in few hands or rich people. Okay, simple only. It does not allow, it allows. Public sector industries, example NLCs, SAIL, BSNL. Here, private sector industries, example TVS Motors, Ashok Leyland, Tata Steel. Point, no tax evasion. Tax evasion is possible. Seventh point, it is service oriented. It is purely profit oriented. Eighth point, reservations are implemented. Priority is given to the socially backward people. It does not care the socially backward class. Reservation is not followed. So these 8 points will write. The last question, write the functions of private sector. Go to page number 246, 246. Functions of private sector, will write all the 5 points. Okay. So the main functions of private sector is to create innovation and modernization. The profit motive drives them to invent, innovate new techniques of production and manage the productive activities in a scientific manner. Second point, develop and maintain infrastructure and services. Third point, promote and expand existing businesses. Promote human capital development to help vulnerable groups, especially to participate in the labor market, and encourage community development by promoting community business and cooperatives, local exchange systems, and informal credit, etc. Last point, promote small, micro, and medium enterprises, SMME, SMME, through supply side measures and demand side measures, and attract investment in the city. Set all the question and answers, detailed answers we have marked, activity and all. Let's see later.